illumination flees across vast meadows, while human pursuit, darkness threatens total dominance. Unless brightness pervades, footsteps accelerate along narrow pathways, seeking radiant sanctuary before midnight approaches. Beams flicker distantly, offering slender hope to weary wanderers lost inside wilderness. Shadowy forces attempt obstructing forward momentum, yet determination fuels muscle fibers. Glimmers appear transiently, requiring absolute concentration to maintain proper directional alignment. Luminescence acts as a beacon, aura signatures cut through dense fog, revealing hidden passage options clearly. Chasing light prevents total spiritual submersion within creeping external shadows today. Radiance serves as our ultimate prize while traversing perilous terrestrial terrain. Beacons guide desperate expeditions towards glorious destinations hidden beyond horizon limits. Lanterns weaken demand in replacement enemies, sources before batteries drain entirely out. Sunsets remind populations regarding brief durations allocated for achieving specific illumination milestones. Glowworms illuminate tiny terrestrial patches, proving minor assistance matters during crisis. Photons scatter randomly, creating beautiful optical illusions across atmospheric moisture layers. Vision sharpens whenever celestial bodies emerge from behind heavy, overcast weather systems. Optimism sparks inside internal furnace chambers, banishing defeatist attitudes permanently away. Luminescence acts as a beacon, aura signatures cut through dense fog, revealing hidden passage options clearly. Chasing light prevents total spiritual submersion within creeping external shadows today. Radiance serves as our ultimate prize while traversing perilous terrestrial terrain. Beacons guide desperate expeditions towards glorious destinations hidden beyond horizon limits. Successfully capture transient rays before absolute cosmic darkness. Oh, will illumination permanently elude individuals lacking sufficient? Every reflective surface multiplies available brightness, accelerating our shared liberation journey. Spark ignites, glow intensifies. Shadows retreat. Chasing light prevents total spiritual submersion within creeping external shadows today. Radiance serves as our ultimate prize while traversing perilous terrestrial terrain. Beacons guide desperate expeditions toward glorious destinations hidden beyond horizon limits. Day arrives, brightness secure, completely illumination stays. cellulose sheets fold meticulously according to traditional aerodynamic origami instructions this afternoon. Fragile wings launch courageously from bedroom window ledges into unpredictable backyard wind currents. White stationary glides elegantly across domestic airspaces, carrying unspoken messages written secretly. Gravity exerts constant downward influence, demanding lightweight structural components for extended flighting. Messages decorate thin wings, detailing private vulnerabilities meant for specific recipients. General breezes to determine operational trajectories, because internal combustion mechanisms are completely absent. Aerodynamic experimentation demonstrates how fragile concepts can traverse physical distances successfully. Cardboard runways witness optimistic launches regardless potential crash statistics anticipated. Paper planes glide across dangerous emotional canyons, carrying delicate handwritten. Fragile transport mechanisms navigate atmospheric turbulence, relying entirely on gentle currents. Stationary aircraft symbolize our vulnerable attempts to communicate across widening relational divides. Crinkled edges tell tales regarding previous unsuccessful deployment attempts across rough terrain. Refolding damage tips requires delicate manipulation to restore optimal airborne glide ratios. Children watch with fascination. A simple stationary defies complex gravitational mechanics temporarily. Destinations remain uncertain since meteorological shifts override original manual guidance alignments. Crash landings inside mud puddles threaten total structural dissolution of our written statements. Yet manufacturing additional aircraft remains an inexpensive option due to abundant stationary supplies. Aerodynamic experimentation demonstrates how fragile concepts can traverse physical distances successfully. Cardboard runways witness optimistic launches regardless potential crash statistics anticipated. Paper planes glide across dangerous emotional canyons, carrying delicate handwritten. Fragile transport mechanisms navigate atmospheric turbulence, relying entirely on general currents. Stationary aircraft symbolize our vulnerable attempts to communicate across widening relational divides. Messages utilize such lightweight, or does the inherent fragility of paper transport? Does the inherent fragility of paper transport enhance the sentinel value significantly? Every successful landing validates our unusual choice of postal gliding down. Wind settles, soft paper planes glide across dangerous emotional canyons, carrying delicate fragile transport mechanisms navigate atmospheric turbulence, relying entirely on general currents. Stationary aircraft symbolize our vulnerable attempts to communicate across widening relational divides. Cardiovascular organs pump liquid life rapidly through complex arterial networks today. Vessels rupture under extreme pressure, spilling vital fluids inside internal cavities. Medical monitors register erratic rhythms indicating emotional systems. Transplants seem impossible, since dome scarcity prevents replacing damaged thoracic machinery. Stethoscopes capture chaotic murmurs echoing within deep chest cavities. Surgeons shake heads despondently, admitting traditional therapeutic methodologies fail absolute cures. Vitality drains quickly whenever emotional lacerations stay open without immediate closure. Transfusions offer temporary relief, but fundamental leaks require permanent suture solutions. Bleeding hearts flood emotional landscapes, pain reality using heavy crimson pigments. Catastrophic failure because affection drained away without warning. Circulatory systems collapse under pressure, leaving lovers cold amidst emotional puddles. And tourniquets applied hastily around feelings fail, restricting continuous philosophy. Bandages soak through immediately, proving superficial remedies cannot arrest internal emergencies. Weakness spreads across extremities, forcing knees toward cold hard linoleum floors. Pulse rates drop dangerously low while consciousness flickers like dying flashlights. Oxygen saturation plummets because emotional respiration processes. Emergency rooms overflow with casualties, suffering identical, romantic, systemic damage nationwide. Vitality drains quickly whenever emotional lacerations stay open without immediate closure. Transfusions offer temporary relief, but fundamental leaks require permanent suture solutions. Bleeding hearts flow emotional landscapes, painting reality using heavy crimson pigments. Vital organs suffer catastrophic failure because affection drained away without warning. Circulatory systems collapse under pressure, leaving lovers cold amidst emotional puddles. Salvage relationships, or must observers accept fatal outcomes as standard statistical probabilities here? Every pulse attempt weakens, signaling imminent terminates regarding joint operational systems. Flow slows up, pressure drops, core freezes. Bleeding hearts flood emotional landscapes. Hearts bleeding hearts, bleeding hearts flood emotional landscapes. Bleeding hearts flood emotional landscapes. Bleeding hearts flood emotional landscapes. Vital organs suffer catastrophic failure because affection drained away without warning. Circulatory systems collapse under pressure, leaving lovers ice cold amidst emotional puddles. Cardiovascular organs pump liquid life rapidly. Cardiovascular organs pump liquid life. Cardiovascular organs pump liquid life rapidly. Cardiovascular organs. Cardiovascular organs pump liquid life. 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 Cardiovascular organs. Cardiovascular organs pump liquid life. Cardiovascular organs. Cardiovascular. 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 Cardiovascular organs pump liquid life. Cardiovascular organs pump liquid life. Cardiovascular organs pump liquid life. Cardiovascular 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 organs pump liquid life. Cardiovascular vessels rupture under extreme pressure. Vessels rupture under extreme pressure, spilling vital fluids inside internal cavities. Medical monitors register erratic rhythms, indicating emotional systems. Transplants seem impossible since donor scarcity prevents replacing damaged thoracic machines. Sanctuary gates open wide, welcoming battered refugees fleeing brutal. Fortified walls repel destructive external elements. Anchors drop into solid bedrock, securing floating vessels. Securing floating vessels. Shielding mechanisms activate instantly, neutralizing potential threats before impact occurs physically. Peaceful atmospheres envelope inhabitants, promoting rapid recovery from severe psychological fatigue. Harbors provide necessary maintenance facilities, repairing structural damage sustained. Security wraps around fragile biological entities, ensuring complete defense against danger. Bunkers offer excellent protection while geopolitical turmoil destabilizes external territories. Safe haven guarantees absolute immunity from terrifying terrestrial storms outside. Sanctuary shields vulnerable individuals, preserving human dignity amidst global turbulence. Refuge stations maintain. Storms rage uselessly against reinforced concrete barriers, protecting a private domestic sanctuary. Tranquility becomes standard operational policy within these specific geographic coordinates. Now anxiety dissipates like morning mist, replaced by profound feelings of total relaxation. defense perimeters remain completely unbreached, validating excellent engineering strategies utilized here. Comfort food nourishes depleted biological systems, accelerating cellular restoration processes significantly. Sleep comes easily when security officers guarantee absolute vigilance throughout nighttime hours. Security wraps around fragile biological entities, ensuring complete defense against danger. Bunkers offer excellent protection while geopolitical turmoil destabilizes external territories. Safe haven guarantees absolute immunity from terrifying terrestrial storms outside. Oh, sanctuary shields vulnerable individuals, preserving human dignity amidst global turbulence. Societal architecture provide adequate emotional shelters, or must individual families construct private protective sanctuaries? Every defensive layer adds significant security value, keeping harmful variables outside. Shields up, danger past, a peace reigns there. Shields up, danger past, peace reigns there. Safe haven guarantees absolute immunity from terrifying terrestrial storms outside. Oh, sanctuary shields vulnerable individuals, preserving human dignity amidst global turbulence. Storms ended, security fully operational, safe at last. Chronometers spinning counterclockwise would facilitate immediate rectification regarding monumental strategic blunders. Broken glass shards would elevate vertically, assembling back into pristine ornamental vessels. Calendars would shed subsequent pages, returning global populations toward previous operational seasons. Regretful decisions would unhappen, preserving pristine emotional states prior to catastrophic choices. Linear progression feels like an oppressive tyranny when historical errors demand absolute dilation. Hypothetical temporal reversals stimulate human imaginations, offering illusory escapes from current consequences. Quantum mechanics formulas hint at multi-directional pathways, yet biological containers remain restricted. Rewind time offers attractive alternative realities where historical errors undergo complete cancellation. Temporal inversion promises total absolution from heavy burdens accumulated throughout developmental years. Reversing chronological currents would restore optimal conditions prior to behavioral decay manifestation. Ring smooth out systematically, restoring youthful radiance onto aging biological countenances. Departed relatives would walk through residential front entryways, resuming daily domestic interactions. Secular history could undergo massive restructuring, optimizing outcomes for vulnerable global populations. Our hourglass is inverted, repeatedly symbolize human desires to override absolute thermodynamic physics laws. Memory preservation becomes redundant when individuals can literally experience historical milestones repeatedly. Yet temporal mechanics remain stubbornly unyielding, forcing populations to march forward into uncertainty. Hypothetical temporal reversals stimulate human imaginations, offering illusory escapes from current consequences. Quantum mechanics formulas hint at multi-directional pathways, yet biological containers remain restricted. Rewind time offers attractive alternative realities where historical errors undergo complete cancellation. Temporal inversion promises total absolution from heavy burdens accumulated throughout developmental years. Reversing chronological currents would restore optimal conditions prior to behavioral decay. Manifestation. Can human advanced technology eventually synthesize functional apparatuses capable of mass mortal civilizations accept temporal linearity as an absolute unchangeable cosmic parameter? Every daydream focusing on retrospective alteration decreases productivity within current experiential frameworks. Unsay words. Turn back, rewind time. Time offers attractive alternative realities where historical errors undergo complete cancellation. Temporal inversion promises total absolution from heavy burdens accumulated throughout developmental years. Reversing chronological currents would restore optimal conditions prior to behavioral decay manifestation. A chronometer spinning counterclockwise would facilitate. Chronometer spinning counterclockwise. A chronometer spinning counterclockwise would facilitate corunders. Chronometer spinning counterclockwise would facilitate. Chronometer spinning counterclockwise would facilitate immediate rectification regarding monumental strategic blunders. Cork and glass shards would elevate vertically, assembling back into pristine ornamental vessels. Calendars would shed subsequent pages, returning global populations toward previous operational seasons. Regretful decisions would unhappen, preserving pristine emotional states prior to catastrophic choices. Linear progression feels like an oppressive tyranny when historical errors demand absolute delation. Hypothetical temporal reversals stimulate human imaginations, offering illusory escapes from current consequences. Quantum mechanics formulas hint at multi-directional pathways. Yeah, rewind time offers attractive alternative realities where historical errors undergo complete cancellation. Temporal Reversing chronological currents would restore optimal conditions. Drier to behavioral decay, manifestation. Wrinkles would smooth out systematically, restoring youthful radiance onto aging biological countenances. Departed relatives would walk through residential front entryways, resuming daily domestic interactions. Secular history could undergo massive restructuring, optimizing outcomes for vulnerable global populations. Hourglasses inverted repeatedly symbolize human desires to override absolute thermodynamic physics laws. Memory desolations, memory preservation. Thermal energy escapes cotton linens rapidly as midnight wind penetrates structural insulation. Freezing fabrics wrap around shivering limbs, offering zero comfort. Mattresses feel like vast Arctic landscapes, where individual warmth perishes instantly. Blank spaces occupy the left side of furniture, emphasizing massive physical absence. Cotton threads retain no residual human warmth, only icy drafts remaining instead. Thermometers indicate drop in temperatures inside domestic quarters, matching internal psychological states. Winter conditions dominate interior environments whenever physical companionship disappears completely from sight. A frost develops along fabric edges, cementing absolute loneliness within residential perimeters. Cold sheets amplify personal isolation, freezing remaining threads of romantic hope tonight. Linens refuse retaining necessary comfort since genuine intimacy. Freezing cotton boundaries remind occupants regarding sudden emotional abandonment. Shaking hands attempt adjusting heavy duvets, searching desperately for elusive pocket heat. Pillows remain stiff, unyielding monuments dedicated to historical partner interactions now concluded. Blizzards seem to rage internally, transforming bedrooms into glacial chambers of regret. A morning light offers no defrosting capabilities to frozen domestic textile arrangements. Hypothermic sensations spread through emotional layers. Slow in down standard mental operations, desolation settles deep into woven fibers, defying standard laundering restoration methods. Winter conditions dominate interior environments whenever physical companionship disappears completely from sight. Frost develops along fabric edges, cementing absolute loneliness within residential perimeters. Cold sheets amplify personal isolation, freezing remaining threads of romantic hope tonight. Linens refuse retaining necessary comfort since genuine intimacy. Freezing cotton boundaries remind occupants regarding sudden emotional abandonment. Can standard domestic heating units combat absolute spiritual subs, or must inhabitants endure permanent winter climates within private residential zones? Every thread feels saturated with icy needles, a piercing vulnerabilities without mercy. Freezing fibers, a zero warmth, a winter remains. Oh, cold sheets amplify personal isolation, freezing remaining threads of romantic hope tonight. Linens refuse retaining necessary comfort, since genuine intimacy departed these premises. Freezing cotton boundaries remind occupants regarding sudden emotional abandonment. A linen stay icy, warmth never returned, frozen absolute silence. Eternity passes by, while my singular devotion remains completely unaltered by external factors. Centuries could dissolve into cosmic dust, yet my ultimate allegiance stays anchored firmly. Geographical distances expand exponentially, but my internal compass points directly toward you. Time zones separate our physical locations, but metaphysical connections bridge the massive gap. Promises uttered decades ago retain their original validity, defying historical decay. Monuments crumble under environmental wear, whereas my dedication stands completely impervious today. Unwavering loyalty dictates my daily choices, ensuring my affection never goes astray. Gravitational pulls draw my entire being backward toward your permanent embrace. Always still yours, despite immense circumstantial difficulty separating our current life paths. Permanent devotion guarantees my spiritual alignment stays upon your coordinates. Unconditional allegiance outlasts temporary human obstacles, securing our eternal bond forever. Weather patterns shift from sunny optimism into dark economic depression. Seamlessly external opinions attempt to erode our foundation, yet the superficial critiques fail completely. Age alters our physical appearance, but internal admiration grows stronger with every passing season. Memory channels safeguard your specific vocal frequencies against neurological degradation risks. Photographs become unnecessary luxuries because your image is permanently burned onto my retina. Every individual heartbeat validates my ongoing commitment to our historical romantic treaty. Unwavering loyalty dictates my daily choices, ensuring my affection never goes astray. Gravitational pulls draw my entire being backward toward your permanent embrace. Always still yours, despite immense circumstantial difficulty separating our current life paths. Permanent devotion guarantees my spiritual alignment stays upon your coordinates. Unconditional allegiance outlasts temporary human obstacles, secure document or verbal declaration confirms my permanent status as your protector, forever bound, never leaving, always dedicated, still yours despite immense circumstantial difficulty separating our current life paths. Permanent devotion guarantees my spiritual alignment stays upon your coordinates. Unconditional allegiance outlasts temporary human obstacles, securing our eternal bond forever. Always connected. My heart belongs here, permanently yours. Disasters unfold systematically while structural organization collapses into magnificent disarray. Splintered glass reflects gorgeous patterns of unpredictable behavior patterns. Turbulence becomes our primary steady foundation, defying standard gravitational physics laws. Anarchy reigns supreme inside our shared universe. Arguments resolve into passionate embraces, blend and seize with absolute adoration. Mathematical probabilities fail predicting our next behavioral trajectories, because madness rules. Disorderly conduct fuels our mutual attraction, turning standard relationship guidelines completely obsolete. Symphonies arise from chaotic shouting matches, validating our unusual domestic arrangement. Perfect chaos balances our turbulent lives, matching destructive forces with gorgeous symmetry. Beautiful confusion reigns within our hearts, keeping sanity safely locked outside. Magnificent disasters define our collaborative journey, proving madness breeds exceptional romantic experiences. Storm clouds gather inside domestic perimeters, signaling imminent creative atmospheric disturbances. Lightning strikes primary communication channels, yet enlightenment follows immediately afterward. Debris fields look like modern art installations, documenting our intense historical milestones. Sanity appears boring compared to our wild roller coaster behavioral dynamics today. Predictable patterns invite absolute stagnation, whereas our volatility guarantees constant excitement. Shrapnel from emotional explosion somehow forms beautiful protective rings around us. Disorderly conduct fuels our mutual attraction, turning standard relationship guidelines completely obsolete. Symphonies arise from chaotic shouting matches, validating our unusual domestic arrangement. Perfect chaos balances our turbulent lives, matching destructive forces with gorgeous symmetry. Beautiful confusion reigns within our hearts, keeping sanity safely locked outside. Magnificent disasters define our collaborative journey, proving madness breeds exceptional romantic experiences. of maintaining long-term romantic connections? Or should external observers emulate our successful navigation through absolute mental turbulence? Every argument stabilizes our core framework, anchoring us amidst universal uncertainty. Beautiful mess, wild rhythms, harmony found, harmony found. Perfect chaos balances our turbulent lives, matching destructive forces with gorgeous symmetry. Beautiful confusion reigns within our hearts, keeping sanity safely locked outside. Magnificent disasters define our collaborative journey, proving madness breeds exceptional romantic experience. Oh, lovely confusion remains while destabilizes completely, beautifully broken together. Final departures necessitate absolute emotional separation. Protocols initiate officially. Luggage handles feel unusually heavy, while transport vehicles idle impatiently on curbsides. Eye contact becomes agonizingly difficult when upcoming permanent separation completely unavoidable. Handshakes transform into brief, desperate grasps, seeking to delay inevitable chronological progression. Gate agents announce immediate passenger boarding requirements, shattering remaining fragile hopes completely. Terminal corridors stretch out like infinite pathways, leading toward completely separate, distinct futures. Parting gestures symbolize definitive conclusions regarding multi-year relationship. Valedictory statements. The last goodbye seals our historical romantic narrative. Final farewells echo through public transportation hubs. Concluding words signal the absolute expiration. Train whistles blast loudly, interrupting final attempts at articulating deep personal appreciation. Rear windows provide shrinking perspectives of figures waving sadly on retreating platforms. Distance accumulates rapidly, accelerating the literal transformation of partners into historical acquaintances. Tear-smudged passport documentation pages, blending individual sorrow with official travel paperwork. Cabin pressure increases systematically during the sense, matching growing internal psychological distress levels. Geographical displacement functions as an absolute eraser of daily cohabitation habits. Oh, parting gestures symbolize definitive conclusions regarding multi-year relationship. Valedictory statements. Last goodbye seals our historical romantic narrative. Final farewells echo through public transportation hubs. process immediate? Or do parting individuals require extensive therapy? Every ticking second widens the absolute gulf, separating modern isolation from historical unity. Doors closing, engines starting, separation complete. Last goodbye seals our historical romantic narrative. Final farewells echo through public transportation hubs. Concluding words signal the absolute expiration. Goodbye seals our historical romantic narrative. Final farewells echo through public transportation hubs. Concluding words signal the absolute. Final departures necessitate absolute emotional. Final departures necessitate. Final departures necessitate. Final departures. Final departures necessitate absolute emotional. Final departures necessitate absolute emotional. Final departures. Final departures necessitate absolute emotional. Final departures. Final departures necessitate absolute emotional. Final departures necessitate absolute emotional. Final departures. Final departures necessitate final departures. Final departures. Final departures. Final departures necessitate final departures. Final departures. Final departures necessitate absolute emotional. Final departures. Final departures. Final departures. Final departures. Final departures. Final departures. Final departures necessitate final departures. Necessitate final departures. Final departures. Final departures. Final departures. Final departures necessitate absolute emotional. Final departures. Final departures necessitate absolute emotional. Final departures. Final departures. Final. Pouring expensive vintage liquids down parched throats bring zero satisfaction today. Sweetness evaporated entirely, leaving behind chemical ends resembling industrial rust. Instead, conversations turn sour like milk, forgotten underneath scorching summer sunlight conditions. Apologies arrive way too late, like medicine delivered onto burial grounds. Promises taste like ash swallowing burning charcoal. Fragments during voluntary torture. Pride constructed high barriers, preventing truth from entering toxic biological systems. Saliva carries heavy emotion weight derived from catastrophic arguments. Pity and swallowing realization hurts physical anatomy. A bitter taste lingers upon tongues after romantic illusions to flavor betrayal remains sharp. Despite drinking copious amounts of remedy, acidity burns internal organs long after final goodbye phrases vanished fully. Regret manufactures sharp spikes penetrating digestive tracts with immense accuracy. Sugar-coated deception fails provide nourishment when starvation damages spiritual cores. Dinner tables become battlefield zones loaded with passive-aggressive cutlery movements. Spices cannot disguise rot hiding inside culinary metaphorical masterpieces we serve. Guests notice strange atmosphere suffocating hospitality within domestic perimeters easily. Hunger remains unappeased because ingredients chosen contain poisonous mental isotopes. Saliva carries heavy emotional weight derived from catastrophic arguments. Experience swallowing realization hurts physical anatomy. A bitter taste lingers upon tongues after romantic illusions. Flavors of betrayal remain sharp. Despite drinking copious amounts of remedy, acidity burns internal organs long after final goodbye phrases vanished fully. Using harsh chemical antidotes demand higher prices than standard human currency mechanisms. Every recipe concocted led directly toward gastrointestinal existential crisis. Eventually sour notes, corrosive drops, unpalatable endings. A bitter taste lingers upon tongues after romantic illusions. Flavors of betrayal remain sharp. Oh, despite drinking copious amounts of remedy, acidity burns internal organs long after final goodbye phrases vanished fully. Nothing tastes sweet, residual poison remaining, tongues burnt dry. Headlights pierce dark rural blacktops, while pistons fire rhythmically inside internal combustion chambers. Speedometers indicate steady velocity as empty highway lanes extend. Dashboard illumination provides minimum visibility. Exhaust systems hum quietly, blending into ambient nighttime insect sound. Side reflective asphalt markers flash past systematically, measuring geographic progress through darkened territories. Steering inputs remain deliberate because sleep deprivation threatens optimal vehicular control parameters. Nighttime transformation transportation allows uninterrupted cognitive processing. Fuel gauges indicate adequate reserves for continuing this. Midnight drive facilitates necessary mental decompression across desolate automotive infrastructure tonight. Asphalt pathways guide wandering souls searching desperately for logical explanations underneath starlight. Vehicular momentum replaces stagnant domestic routines, accelerating our escape from reality. Windshields collect nocturnal insect debris while wipers clear away accumulating condensation droplets. Radio broadcast display static interference, emphasizing our isolation from mainstream societal networks. Tires maintain firm traction against damp asphalt, carrying heavy motional cargo safely forward. Rest stations appear infrequently, offering terrible coffee and brief moments of physical stretching. Decisions manifest clearly when operational speeds exceed standard residential limits significantly. Urban skylines vanish inside rearview mirrors, validating our choice to abandon conventional environments. Nighttime transportation allows uninterrupted cognitive processing. Fuel gauges indicate adequate reserves for continuing this. Midnight drive facilitates necessary mental decompression across desolate automotive infrastructure tonight. Asphalt pathways guide wandering souls searching desperately for logical explanations underneath starlight. Vehicular momentum replaces stagnant domestic routines, accelerating our escape from reality. Continuous high-speed transit resolve deep, or does a rapid geographical displacement merely postpone necessary confrontations? Every mile traveled increases the literal distance separating modern clarity from historical confusion. Engine hums, tires roar, highway calls. Drive facilitates necessary mental decompression across desolate automotive infrastructure tonight. Asphalt pathways guide wandering souls searching desperately for logical explanations underneath starlight. Vehicular momentum replaces stagnant domestic routines. Ignition switched off, headlights dimmed completely. Journey concludes peacefully. Real estate properties exhibit absolute spatial vacancy. Once resident belongings undergo total removal. Unfurnished residential zones maximize a crystallized bare drywall surfaces. Display square patches with decorative artwork hung during happier eras. Key rings jingle mingle hollowly inside their pockets while landlords inspect structural parameters meticulously. Cleaned carpets retain geometric indentations, showing where massive furniture units sat historically. Cleanliness feels sterile, lacking individual human character traits that populated quarters previously. Vacant architecture emphasizes personal losses. Volumetric emptiness creates psychological vacuums. Empty rooms amplify absolute personal isolation. Vacant spaces refuse containing comfortings. Hollow chambers remind remaining occupants regarding comprehensive domestic abandonment experience. Abandonment experienced. Echoes mock individual speech attempts, returning floorboards creak loudly underneath solitary footsteps, traversing unoccupied geometric layouts. Closet interiors contain zero hanging garments, resembling dark entryways to psychological abysses. Utility companies terminated electricity services, systematically plunging vacant properties into deep twilight. Dust motes float aimlessly inside sunbeams, acting as sole remaining inhabitants here. Lease documents lie signed on their countertops, formalizing complete surrender of territory. Vacant architecture emphasizes personal losses. Volumetric emptiness creates psychological vacuums. Empty rooms amplify absolute personal isolation. Vacant spaces refuse containing comforting. Auto chambers remind remaining occupants regarding comprehensive domestic abandonment experience. Abandonment experience. Human beings construct identities around temporary geographical, physical, living arrangements, or the spatial vacancy provide excellent clean slates for subsequent emotional reconstructions. Every empty square meter represents immediate freedom mixed with profound historical sorrow. No furniture, bare walls, total vacancy. Empty rooms amplify absolute personal isolation. Vacant spaces refuse containing comforting. Hollow chambers remind remaining occupants regarding comprehensive domestic abandonment experience. Front door locked, key surrendered completely, only emptiness remaining. Final departures necessitate absolute emotional. The luggage handles feel unusually heavy while transport. Eye contact becomes agonizingly difficult when upcoming permanent separation completely unavoidable. Handshakes transform into brief, desperate grasps, seeking to delay inevitable chronological progression. Gate agents announce immediate passenger boarding requirements, shattering remaining fragile hopes completely. Terminal corridors stretch out like infinite pathways, leading toward completely separate, distinct futures. Parting gestures symbolize definitive conclusions regarding multi-year relationship chapters today. Valedictory statements resonate deeply. Last goodbye seals our historical romantic narratives. Midnight final farewells echo through public transportation, hopes formalizing concluding words signal the absolute expiration. Concluding words signal the absolute expiration. Train whistles blast loudly, interrupting final attempts at articulation. Rear windows provide shrinking perspectives of figures waving sadly on retreating platforms. Distance accumulates, rapidly accelerating the literal transformation of partners into historical acquaintances. Tears smudge passport documentation pages, blending individual sorrow with official travel paperwork. Cabin pressure increases systematically during ascents, matching growing internal psychological distress levels. Geographical displacement functions as an absolute eraser of daily cohabitation habits. Parting gestures symbolize definitive conclusions regarding multi-year relationship chapters today. Valedictory statements resonate deeply. Last goodbye seals our historical romantic narratives. Tonight final farewells echo through public transportation, hopes formalizing concluding words signal the absolute expiration. Concluding words signal the absolute expiration. Can human psychology successfully process immediate transition, or do parting individuals require extensive therapy periods? Every ticking second widens the absolute gulf, separating modern isolation from historical unity. Doors closing, engine starting, separation complete. Last goodbye seals our historical romantic narrative. Final farewells echo through public transportation. Concluding words signal the absolute expiration. Concluding words signal the absolute expiration. Platform empty, signals fading entirely. Farewell concluded permanently. Thermal radiation transfers efficiently between pressing biological organisms during an impersonance. Gills disappear instantly as muscular upper extremities encircle shivering torsos tightly. Tenderness radiates from biological skin contact, though an emotional blockades formed historically. Heartbeat synchronized perfectly within milliseconds. Sorrow melts under immense pressure applied gently by affection. Comfort zone expand alendedly. I'm participating in individuals within cozy spheres. Affectionate gestures communicate profound care without utilizing complex linguistic. Biological engines generate substantial internal heat when mutual appreciate manifests. Warm embrace dissolves rigid psychological defenses. Physical closeness provides immediate emotional validation, banishing desire, banishing lingering security. Tender holding pattern stabilize erratic neural network, restoring absolute inner tranquility. Friction generates wonderful comfort that it turning on. Second interaction zones or remote and focus see. Isolation traits into oblivion. Recuperate physical position, bionic triple safety feelings. Stress hormones decrease, rapidly yielding territory to beneficial oxytocin chemicals instead. Encirclement prevents external coldness from penetrating our shared biological capsule zone. Whispered endeavors tickle auditory nerves, reinforcing internal perceptions regarding absolute substance. Time stops, moving linearly, condensing eternal happiness into brief physical interaction. Affectionate gestures communicate profound care without utilizing complex linguistic. Biological engines generate substantial internal heat when mutual appreciate manifests. A warm embrace dissolves rigid psychological defenses. Physical closeness provides immediate emotional validation, banishing desire, banishing lingering securities in tender holding patterns, stabilize erratic neural networks, restoring absolute inner tranquility. Human communication utilize spoken vocabulary when physical proximity achieves superior results? Or does tactile stimulation offer direct pathways towards solving deep spiritual complex riddles? Every second spent held tightly reinforces our fundamental into human survival. Hold tight, feel heat melting away. Warm embrace dissolves rigid psychological defenses. Physical closeness provides immediate emotional validation, banishing lingering insecurities. Never let go. Heat remains active. Embrace forever.
Wooden instruments crack under immense tension applied by enthusiasts and by germ musicians. Nylon fiber snap violently, producing sharp noises echoing across tuning pegs refuse, holding frequency steady to mechanical failure mechanics. Melodies fragment midway, chaotic arrangements lacking harmony or structural. Fingertips bleed, try to extract beautiful sounds from damaged musical gear. Chord centaurs remain unfinished because physical tools failed artistic visions prematurely. Strings hang loosely from instruments, unable to broadcast beautiful audio. Chords fail to materialize because physical connections severed without prior warning. Symphonies halt abruptly mid-verse, leaving audiences staring toward dark stages. Exorbitant fees for restoration process involving ancients. Glue cannot fix internal fractures sustained during live breaks as collect dust under beds containing relics of creators gone. Sheet music displays complicate instructions that fingers cannot execute anymore physically. Metronomes swing uselessly back and forth, measuring silence rather than rimming beats. Auditoriums empty out early, leaving janitors sweeping debris from aisles. Broken strings hang loosely from instruments, unable to broadcast beautiful audio. Chords fail to materialize because physical connections severed without prior warning. Symphonies halt abruptly mid-verse, leaving audiences staring toward dark stages. Can musicians perform masterpiece creations using dysfunctional tools of the trade, or must composers learn to appreciate industrial noise as modern high art? Every octave attempts reaching skyward, but tumbles downward into sonic oblivion. Snap. Silence follows. Music ceases. Instruments, unable to broadcast beautiful audio. Chords fail to materialize because physical connections severed without prior warning. Symphonies halt abruptly mid-verse, leaving audiences staring toward dark stages. No music left, unstrung would remain, silent stage. Shadows dance upon wallpaper textures while midnight creeps across wooden floorboards. Every corner breathes heavy memories from seasons when laughter
occupied spaces. Now dust settles where footprints remained before departure swept warmth outdoors. The clocks tick loudly inside hollow hallways, creating artificial heartbeat cadences. Pictures framed bygone moments, although colors gradually change into grayscale. Solitude becomes an uninvited roommate, occupying territory once belonging to affection. Soft whispers resonate through structural beams, reminding spirits regarding promises. Atmospheric pressure drops whenever remembrance collides against current reality. Directly, silent echoes reverberate through architecture within abandoned chambers tonight. Voices linger somewhere underneath floorboards, although lips refuse speaking anymore. We survive amidst lingering acoustic reflections, bouncing off vertical boundaries. Cold wind rattles window panes outside, while embers die inside hearts. Blankets provide minimal comfort against psychological winters, frozen deep inside. Daylight hesitates, entering rooms full of historical baggage and remorse. Coffee mugs retain circular stains, resembling small orbits of dynamic relationships. Journals contain unfinished paragraphs describing scenarios that never manifested properly. Time stretches deceptively long during periods spent evaluating ancient personal mistakes. Soft whispers resonate through structural beams, reminding spirits regarding promises. Atmospheric pressure drops whenever remembrance collides against current reality. Directly, silent echoes reverberate through architecture within abandoned chambers tonight. Voices linger somewhere underneath floorboards, although lips refuse speaking anymore. We survive amidst lingering acoustic reflections. When structural foundations, or will structural foundations can structural foundations, or will structural foundations shadows dance upon wallpaper textures, while midnight creeps across wooden floorboards. Shadows dance upon wallpaper textures. Shadows dance upon wallpaper textures, while midnight creeps across wooden floorboards. Shadows dance upon wallpaper textures. Shadows dance upon wallpaper. Shadows dance upon wallpaper. Shadows dance upon wallpaper textures, while midnight creeps across wooden floorboards. Every corner breathes heavy memories from seasons when laughter occupied spaces. Now dust settles where footprints remain, before departure swept warmth outdoors. Clocks tick loudly inside hollow hallways, greedy artificial heartbeat cadences, pictures frame bygone moments, although colors gradually change into grayscale. Solitude becomes an uninvited roommate, occupying territory once belonging to affection. Soft whispers resonate through structural beams, reminding spirits regarding promises. Atmospheric pressure drops whenever remembrance. Silent echoes reverberate through architecture within abandoned chambers tonight. Voices linger somewhere underneath floorboards, although lips refuse speaking anymore. We survive amidst lingering acoustic reflections. A cold wind rattles window panes outside, while embers die inside hearts. Blankets provide minimal comfort against psychological winters frozen deep inside. Daylight hesitates, entering rooms full of historical baggage and remorse. Coffee mugs retain circular stains, resembling small orbits of dynamic relationships. Pictures framed by gum